So, you know how they say there's a good and a bad to everything? For instance, technology. A destruction as well as a convenience to man. Luckily, the simplicity of my use of technology led me to something I'll never forget. So here's a question to everyone out there. You ever discovered something so special? Something so real, so beautiful, that you're afraid to grab it? Afraid because you'll become attached to it, so close to it that you will spend more time worrying about losing it than actually loving it. Well, it seems I've been nominated in terms of that. It's just crazy. Who would have thought that one day can change my whole life? One boring, cloudy, chilly day. Better yet, who would have thought one person can do it? So most of my life, I felt distanced from everyone else. I was always so different. Like, my imagination was open 24/7 with no signs of closing or breaks in between. And no one really understood me. And then you happened. Without even knowing it, you taught me so much about life. You made me so happy. You literally gave me a reason to look forward to the next day. Hey, you should be proud, because you changed your life. But wait, hold on. I'm sorry, sometimes I get a little, caught up, but, I'm just ranting on about something you guys have no idea about. Anyway, the person I'm talking about, she's a girl. And today's her birthday. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, bloody, yeah, whatever. This is the story of how I met my Carrie. You see what I did there? Anyway, two different worlds, different lives, but the same in the funniest ways. And pretty much all that kept them apart was simply being apart. Well then, here we go. The story of my Caroline. So we were on the phone talking one day. This was just a couple of days after we met, and she randomly stopped in the middle of the conversation and she said, "Thank you." And I'm like, "Well, you're welcome, but for what?" And she said, "I want to say thank you for making me feel like I can be myself around you." And I never told her this, but after she said that, I was like kind of mad at her, because that was the day she took my heart.
Ben, with Caroline in Michigan and you in New York, that's just so far away. Why are you focused on making that a thing?
When I first met her, I didn't really expect much. I just looked at her as like another girl from those apps, just a bunch of perverted guys and girls, but she was like different. I kind of saw that in the first hour. We started talking, so she's just an amazing girl. She has a good heart. She's tough. She's honest, and she makes me feel like it's worth it. So whether it succeeds or fails, I'll be proud to say that I still gave it a shot, because she's definitely worth the shot. And she's amazing. Let's leave out the physical part for a bit, because it's obvious that she's really pretty and I do like her in terms of physical attraction. But in terms of her internal, Caroline, she has like a genuine heart, and just from talking to her after all this time, it's been like nearly a year, about a year now, almost. She can be 500 pounds and have a bald head. I would not even care, because her heart is in the right place and she's very honest. She will not make you think something that she's not thinking or lead you on. She's a very genuine person, and that's what I really like the most about her. So it doesn't even really matter if I'm physically attracted to her, which I am, because at this point, the way I feel about her, it's really a good thing. So, like I said, it doesn't matter how she looks anymore. My biggest fear is that when I go visit her, she won't like me. And I'm sure she has that fear too, but that's not going to stop me from going to visit her. Because she's honestly worth that much and more. My favorite thing about Caroline, and the funniest, is when she has a problem and I'm trying to help her. And then she's like, "What are you doing? Don't give me no advice. I don't want your help. I just want you to listen to me." That always made me laugh, and I never told her this, but sometimes I would do it on purpose just so I can annoy her. Anyway, yeah, that's like one of my favorite things about her. That's like one of the things that really makes me laugh. And I do get that, because there are times people are so stressed they don't even want advice. They just want someone to vent to. And I kind of got adjusted to that personality about her, but I care so much. I'm always trying to help her solve an issue. So yeah. Well, I wouldn't really call this annoying. It's just more funny to me, but there's times we're talking on the phone and Caroline can be so engaged in the conversation, she totally doesn't even listen to what you're saying. So for example, she can be like, "Yeah, so I was talking to this person and blah blah blah," and then you can say, "Caroline, hey, I just hit the lottery." "Yeah, so as I was talking to this person, blah 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 blah." So I wouldn't call it annoying. It's just funny, because sometimes I'm over the phone like, did you just hear what I just said? But she always makes it up at the end, and she's like, "Oh, you know what were you saying before? I'm sorry." So you can tell it's not her intention, and that's the thing I like most about her, is just how genuine she is. And that's a really good quality in a woman, and in anybody, because that's really hard to find these days. Something that I do that's annoying to Caroline. That's impossible. I'm just the best guy ever. No. Anyway, there's only one thing that I know that really gets under her skin, and she's told me that a million times. And she just goes crazy every time I go, The thing that I admire most about her is that she is one of the most non-judgmental person that I know. She just does not judge people at all. She's totally cool about the way everyone is, whether you're gay, straight, she just doesn't. She's just really good. She's really great. That's really all I can say. So yeah, that's a great quality. Well, that's the end of the video. Caroline, I hope you enjoyed it.
Go.
All right, Caroline. I just want to say happy 19th birthday. I hope you have a good one. God bless.
So happy birthday, Caroline.